Does anybody else feel like everybody else is 10 steps ahead of you? I have a fair amount of self-esteem. I acknowledge my achievements, skills, and talents. But for some reason, I get this constant feeling that my friends are always ahead of me. I know I sound like I'm just overreacting, but I'm always overwhelmed whenever I compare myself to my friends. I know comparing is an unhealthy habit. I can't help it. It's like no matter what I achieve, no matter how many hobbies I learn, no matter how many mistakes I replace with victories and success, it's like they'll always be more dominant and successful than I ever will. That question hits hard. Because honestly, a lot of us have been there. Feeling like no matter how much you grow, learn, or achieve, everyone else just seems to be further ahead. Like they cracked a code you somehow missed. What's striking here is that the person who wrote this isn't lacking self-esteem. They do recognize their skills and achievements. And yet, that nagging thought still creeps in. Why does it feel like my friends are always ahead of me? It's easy to dismiss this feeling as overthinking, but the emotion behind it is real and heavy. Even when you know comparing yourself isn't helpful, it happens anyway. Because we're human. And part of being human is having this deep, widened urge to look around and figure out where we stand in the pack. But here's the kicker, what we're really comparing most of the time isn't even real. We see other people's progress, their updates, their photos, their celebrations, but we don't see the behind the scenes. We don't see the moments they doubt themselves, the times they cry alone, the things they don't post about. When we measure ourselves against someone else's curated image, we're always going to come up short. Not because we're failing, but because we're comparing our full, messy reality to someone else's edited highlight reel. And here's another thing, ahead is such a vague word. Ahead in what? Money, relationships, social life, career, mental health. You might feel behind in one area but miles ahead in another. But when comparison kicks in, it tends to reduce everything to a single, harsh scoreboard, and it's never in our favor. The truth is, you're not behind. You're just on your path. And that path isn't supposed to look like anyone else's. Some people find their rhythm early. Some stumble and rise 100 times before they even feel like they are walking straight. Some shine in their 20s, others in their 40s. There's no rule book. The feeling that you'll never catch up is a trick your mind plays. Because what you don't see is this, someone out there feels like you're the one ahead. So take a breath. You're doing better than you think. You're not behind. You're just not done yet.